Hello?
Shoes supply depot. They ship the floats from Wufu himself to Rotterdam, and thanks to electricity, they are going to cause they will create anything from guns to swords to shields. Pretty much, you have to take out the town in order to take out the supply routes entirely. And at Rental, the 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 in Windtown, there's so there's so many troops that pretty much you have to that pretty much they took over their homes and they took over their homes, took over the land, took over everything just so they could stay in there. And right
They're
now,
violating the third and Fourth Amendment. We must take them
fuck
out.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Alright, so basically I learned, like, stock depots and other things like that.
Yep.
Any names that I got?
Not really. Ironically, Isaac was in charge of the stock depots.
Yeah.
You also learned that they have plans on anniversary the fire dragon, not the fire dragon, the ice dragon. Pretty
Oh, they're
soon.
gonna kill the ice dragon soon. Okay, that's good to know.
And last but not least, eventually they're going to overthrow the Balor household, so they can gain complete control of the Wufu Kingdom
Okay,
proper.
then eventually take over Balor. Alright. Well, I relay this information to the to my companions. Also, odds are my character probably would have like used the spell brand, and just brand what their crimes are of these guys.
Oh boy.
Hello?
Oh
Hello?
boy. That sounds like
Yeah,
fun.
and it's a level 0 spell, so I can use it at will.
Yay! Let's all go to branding.
Yeah, so we have stock depots. They plan to go against the ice dragon and eventually take over Baylor. And ironically, I think going after towards the area of the ice dragon might be best, because at the very least, that thing.
You mean the blue dragon?
If in, yep, blue dragon.
Blue dragon, yeah, sorry.
So if we can get to the blue dragon first, there's a chance we could reason with it in form of an attack coming on it, so we could be better prepared.
Or we take it out ourselves, hopefully find its port and use that.
Yeah,
to our advantage if
that too.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, guess it's decided. We go to the dragon. What do you think?
Of all the things I have fought and all the things I have gone through, I have yet to actually have to deal with a dragon.
Considering your resume, surprised you haven't.
They're not the most common creatures, believe it or not. It's unfortunate it's not a metallic dragon. They would be much more willing to work with us, especially if it's one of the lawful ones, as we have a paladin in our party.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. Shall we get going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you use to track the ice dragon?
General
As
tracking would
I
actually
could
work.
try cast it. Let's see. What exactly do you need for scry outside of like that about like information about the target. What else do you need about it? Hello? Am I coming in and out?
Hmm?
Like, okay.
No,
Okay,
I'm
outside
fine.
of like
I can hear
knowing
you.
what you're trying to scry, is there anything else you need for scrying? To at least scry the dragon?
I don't know.
I
And
guess
V-Knight, I
probably
believe,
not.
has scrying.
I just scry the universe. You know how it goes.
'Cause otherwise, unless we're within 30 miles of it, I can't use my Find Quarry spell.
I mean, what do you want me to do
See if you
again?
can like locate roughly where the blue dragon is.
Okay, I'll find us this dragon. That's not going to backfire at all.
Okay, we're in the mountains, correct?
Claps hands, holds hands out with a crystal ball in front of her. Oh, make a will save for the dragon. Does he pass? Does he?
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So a 30, does that save?
30? Okay, that's actually gonna take me to actually. Okay, so this is you got a 30. Do I know anything about this dragon?
You've seen it once.
Okay, so it's the dragon we've seen. Okay.
One of them, yeah.
Okay, that's going to be very iffy. I need to double check scry. Okay. So that does that. So yeah, he just passes. It's a DC 30, I believe, for him. Or yeah, it's a DC 29 for the dragon. So he passes. And there we go.
Well,
Okay, now I'm going to try and use survival, which is something I'm trained to do, to try and track the dragon.
I could assist you.
Yeah. If I had one of his scales, I could make it so the DC was just straight out 32.
So yeah,
So
go
you
ahead and
can
roll
find me a
survival to help me track.
Yeah. If you can find me a scale, that will help a lot.
I'll do what I can.
I'll assist you with the survival check.
Yeah, go on and roll it. Or do you roll? Or do you
Automatically
automatically
roll
roll
higher
higher
than
than
10. Since I'm looking, Yes, since we're looking for something
Okay,
very,
I'll
very
check plus
specific, it would be a plus 23.
49.
You see the dragon around.
Okay, so I guess anyone who has knowledge or
Oh,
arcana, you may want
absolutely.
to roll it on this dragon. This is one of the few things I cannot identify very well.
Knowledge Arcana. What do I know about this dragon? 39.
Double check.
And even if it's not an Arcana check, but some other knowledge check, it would also equate to that 39.
Yeah,
You want an Arcana check?
Dragons are magical creatures, thus fall under arcana for knowledge checks.
We still haven't hit
Yeah, we just hit
level
level
15. Oh, I need to
I
apply
told
level
you
15.
last night. But yeah,
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. At least not
do
tonight.
I have a minute or two? Sure, why not?
Because, okay, okay, I'm in game to cast 2 spells.
Okay.
Is an elder dragon.
An Elder Dragon.
Oh, fuck.
What was that roll for?
Arcana. I cast 2 spells.
Oh, you're going to sneak up on him?
It's tricky. You can do it, but look, I think we're
Yeah,
trying to go
so
for what,
sneaking's
diplomatic
probably not
relations.
the best.
No. I like this plan. I like this plan. Now follow me
Okay.
here. Follow me here. Dragon pelt.
That's plan B.
Also, yeah, I rolled poorly on my knowledge.
Well, I saved us for that 39.
What do you mean? Why are you trying to sneak up on it?
No, Arcana.
Arcana?
Yeah.
They're trying to identify it.
I kind of figure I would have revealed what I knew.
Brood dragon, elder, storm breath, and I don't know if he could be reasoned with or not. You have to make an enticing offer. But yeah, it's old dragon.
All right. Yeah. So, how do we plan to convince him?
Wait, are we dealing with an ancient dragon?
Yep.
Okay, so ancient dragon. Okay, good. Also, I think that means we're dealing with. We don't need to worry about DR. We all have significantly higher D. We do have a thing which is magic, so magic weapons work on it. Immune to electricity, so go sound.
That's fine. I have the ability to change any of my spells. Damage
it's
type.
bigger than a broadside of a barn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don't shoot the draggy. We want to keep its armor intact
Don't
so
worry,
I
I'll
can
aim for the
harvest
eyes
it.
to try and kill it instantly. Okay. Right.
Careful, these things are very
And
very
vein.
dangerous.
Can't forget the vein.
Yeah.
Getting close to this thing would be pretty tough.
Oh, boy. Do we know its name?
You have to ask. You have to ask. Either around town or directly, directly the dragon
I
directly.
think it might be best if we knew what this dragon's name was before we run up to it going like, hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
So,
No. Ask him what his name is. That's sure to make him be friendly towards us.
The only the townspeople only know it as drown.
like drowning. Okay.
Yeah.
I like him already. Oh, it's happened.
What?
Yes.
Level up thing.
Well, we're 15th level, which means I now have something very, very beautiful.
New spell?
Yes. More importantly, I have 8th level spells.
Got it.
Magic unlimited power.
So, okay, so where do we see this thing in the mountains? We've probably been tracking it for at least a day or two.
Oh wait, speaking of which, just because I can, I'm going to use my 8th level spell right now. She claps her hands. Nothing happens. None of you feel anything. It feels completely normal.
Okay.
You'll thank me in a few hours.
So we're like roughly here-ish, right?
As you approach the mountains, make a reflex save.
No. We're fine. We're fine. I put a mind blank on us.
What does that do?
Reflex.
It makes us immune to scrying. And mental and emotional effects, like, say, a fear
That's
aura
useful.
from a dragon.
How long does that last?
Let's just put it in the fact that it's going to last long enough.
Okay.
24 hours, long enough.
Not a good reflex save.
Oh, reflex save, you say? I don't think I pass unless a 24 passes.
Just let us know what the DC is, Ty.
Pretty easy in like 25.
Oh boy. This is going to hurt.
So only Vikrin has passed, potentially.
Oh boy. 'Cause everyone else was taking
This is
breath
gonna
with
hurt.
an attack.
Thank you, improved evasion. Fuck you!
Yeah, same thing with my hawk.
Oh god, do I have anything that lets me have the equivalency of?
I need to roll for my rabbit, too. Don't worry, it's going to be much... It's
And
gonna
normally
roll-
the CC is 32. I just made it easier because he intentionally misses. But, well, you intentionally thought this. Oh,
Yep, everyone's taking this hit. Except for Vikrin.
No, don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
How much damage are we taking, Ty?
I'm
Okay.
down.
Laura's
I'm
barely
minus.
alive.
I am minus
Delay is barely alive.
3.
I'll say that much.
Ow. I'm down to 70 HP.
I'm down.
Up, down, or down, down.
I am minus 3.
Alright,
Hit
so
points.
you're alive. What do you want? He says in booming voice.
Well,
First, we are here to warn you. There's an attack coming on from you from the Wufu Empire.
And what say you of this attack? As you can see, I could, but I can, as you can see, I could. You see, I could wipe you out easily. So the Wufu Empire is a death sentence if they try to attack me.
Well, Vicar looks completely unscathed,
Problem
actually.
is, one of their generals will almost certainly be leading them. Ryu. He has a soul that has absorbed the souls of many devils, including pit fiends. As such, I firmly believe he's also after your soul as a way of empowering himself.
Wait, the Soul
Yes.
Stealer sword? Someone acquired that?
Unfortunately.
boo-doo-doo.
Unfortunately.
Very interesting. And how do you know about this Ryu and his sword? I'm very suspicious, as you could tell.
We've encountered Ryu. At least I have only encountered his vision through a spell. But from what I've read and researched him, and from the words of 2 of my companions, he has the sword as they have encountered him in person a few times. And they even witnessed him using that sword.
Soul Stealer sword is dangerous, even to me.
Yes.
I will let you live, because you have brought me some very valuable information. But don't think we are friends. If you approach my domain again, I might not go easy on you and just finish you off as you will. Now take your friend and go home before I change my mind.
Okay. Alright. So, guess we'll be heading out then.
Emergency medicine. Let's go with. Oh, Sandra just used the super healing. That's useful.
Yeah, I'm a cleric. I just popped all my channel energies because I'm not going to use them for much else.
And good thing you told about the sword too, because it was preparing another breath weapon, and this time it probably would have killed you.
Oh yeah.
I would have been
Yeah.
fine. I was prepared this time.
Alara's a very unhappy camper right about now.
Well, he had to have half the damage he took, and half the damage Remy took, and half the damage that our lovely Inquisitor took. Okay, everybody, form up,
Yeah.
line, people, line. Okay, let's see. Let's look at you all. Oh, you're all pretty beat up. Okay, first one. Pat Saloon on the head. You heal another 17. Then Alara. There you go. Alara's now back up. That's
Mostly, yep.
so Saloon's healed 59. Alara's healed 78. And then slap to the butt on Remy for 22. And then bandage spell, activate, cure light wounds all. 18 more.
Okay, that brings me to 158. Just 6 below max.
Yeah. I healed you for 77 damage. I did my job. And that is...
Alara is now back up to full.
Yep. Be thankful. That was 3 of my
Yeah.
4th level spells. And 1 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
But to make up for it, I now summon this giant demon for all of us to fight.
What?
No.
What? No one
I'm
wants
just
to fight it?
confused.
I'm getting us the hell out of here.
Oh, well, okay, fine. I'm just excited because I have a spell that lets me summon a pit fiend now.
I would recommend against that.
Pit fiend!
Well, what's to cause chaos in the army?
Go get him, Chuck! My name isn't Chuck, it's... Go get him, Chuck!
So needless to say, you run the
Yeah.
mountains as fast as possible.
Because, ow.
But to where?
I guess, let's see. Did we destroy Grass Valley, or was that Water Run that we blew up?
Grass Valley is still a hole. Just under control of the Republic now.
Yeah, the Republic's in control of it. And there are legends about the wrath of the gods of light touching down upon the town, purging the evildoers.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna want to get into like an inn or something, and maybe like try and discuss what we're gonna be doing now. I mean, we did meet up with the dragons, so at least did that part of the plan. What's next on our day planner? We could go after the stockpiles, the stockpiles that we know. Or we can go after,
Pretty much just your army
Yeah.
as a whole.
Oh,
Well, is a stockpile one of their important, basically ammo, important
yeah.
dumps of supplies? Well, an army marches on its stomach. We can destroy the food supplies.
Oh, so now I can violate various war conventions.
There's no war convention against destroying an enemy's food supply at their stockpiles.
I was going to just wipe out the entire village. Fine.
Ever seen a silo explosion of grain dust? They are nasty.
Yes, it's quite a nice boom that comes from those.
And they're very hard to predict and figure out what
Yeah.
happened.
I mean, these things just happen.
Really, I was gonna go with a manure leak.
So where is the enemy's big supply store?
Where?
If you take a look at the
Where was that?
if you take a look at the map, bro,
Which city?
Water Run.
Yeah. We might be able to sneak in over the water, get into the city, and cause chaos.
Yeah.
Oh, this guys.
Looks like a standard wall structure
Mm-hmm.
designed to be sieged.
And unless we can...
Most of the weapons are here. Here.
Wait. Their weapon stores are outside of the city.
Heavily guarded.
Well, we can make that.
Well, let me just say this: the store stores here. Major weapons like cannonballs, gunpowder, and stuff is here.
Where is their artillery? Where is their main artillery batteries?
Batteries or or where
I
are
have
the
an
batteries
ambitious
at?
plan.
Huh?
We have access to a pocket dimension, which means we have effectively limitless storage potential. Why don't we go on a little
Oh, yeah.
heist? Steal all of their weapons, as many of their cannonballs,
Mhm.
gunpowder as we can. Destroy anything we can't, and then
Yes.
gift it to the Republic.
We're so gonna steal a warship if they have one.
Oh God, I don't. Do
No.
any of us know how to sail?
No.
I guess we're gonna have to intimidate someone to do it
That
for
should be
us.
easy.
Yeah, easy enough. We got this.
Half the sailors are locked up.
Has that
Inside the
stopped
pocket
us
dimension.
before?
Huh?
Has something been locked down stopped us before?
I teleport us inside.
Well, first let's do some scouting from outside the city.
All right.
Get an idea what's going on.
Oh.
See if we can't hook up with. Well, is this place nearby any large forests or mountain ranges?
There's a mountain range here.
Why don't we look for some partisans? People from the town that escaped that are now forming a resistance group. See if we can't find them in the mountains and give them information. They might be
Especially
able
if
to
it's a
help
part of
us.
the mountains that's not near that dragon.
It's the northern section. Dragon lives in the center.
Actually, real quick.
Yeah, there are mountains to the
Yeah.
west of the city where they could be hiding. Those are completely disconnected from that dragon.
Actually found some resistance fighters by the waterfall.
I'm guessing that they are a little on edge. Probably a pretty ragtag looking group.
Yeah.
A very scrappy group duo.
Hey, who are you? What do you want? Have you
Easy,
come from
easy.
the Empire?
No, we're allies of the Arrowville Republic.
Allies? I thought. Sorry. I was there on edge.
Understandable. As Saloon holds out like a rosette of her symbol of as an Inquisitor.
He'll basically he starts seeing, holy symbols of various gods that would not exist within the Empire. Desna with Vikrin. Alara's got the Iomedaean holy symbol. He's clearly paladin.
Come, sit down,
Follow?
sit down. Tell me, what do you want? What do you
Sanj is wearing
need?
Asmodeus.
What was that? What was that about Asmodeus?
Nothing.
If you've got a holy symbol of Asmodeus, I'm going to defile that thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about. She doesn't totally have a holy symbol collection and cycles through them on a day-by-day basis.
Just carry the holy symbol of the god of knowledge. He's a true neutral god. No one gives a shit.
That's kind of the point, though. It's kind of the person that Asandra is. She wouldn't wear just any holy symbol.
Look, we need information on what's happening in Waterrun. We have a bit of an ambitious plan. In one foul swoop, we hope to heavily disarm the Wufu Empire's army and resupply the Araville Republic in one foul swoop.
It's going to be tricky.
It usually is with these things.
The Wufu Empire sends a shipment to Run to resupply them. Pretty much metal and
Well, if we were to destroy the docks, that would prevent future supplies. And if we were to strip them of the equipment they currently have, make sure enough resistance fighters are armed, and get the Araville Republic's army in the right place at the right time, we could effectively siege the city with minimal loss.
as long as you don't destroy the water wheel. If the water wheel is destroyed, the water run is finished.
Right,
What's
destroy
the
the water
water
wheel.
wheel?
Got it.
No, don't destroy the water wheel.
Destroy the water wheel.
Why is the water wheel important?
It supplies electricity for all the.
Electricity? What's electricity?
Yes.
But you don't know what electricity is?
Concept.
Vikrin, you don't know what electricity is? How do you not know that?
But it's a noble concept about filling a house with electricity or something called, I don't know. But
Stepping
yeah,
into fucking steampunk territories here.
I'm
That's good.
sorry.
Steampunk is good. I love steampunk.
It's like the first time ever that has electricity. So
I'm guessing
Okay.
it's what for light, mainly for lighting.
yeah.
See, well, why are you complaining about steampunk? Base Pathfinder has cyborgs.
Yeah, true. Which is annoying.
Steampunk
as
is
sin.
awesome.
I know, just wasn't expecting it.
But I have true creation now also. So
It's pretty much like an experimental town at which, well, that's why the Empire took it over in the first place.
We could always attempt to temporarily disable it during the siege, then it can be reactivated later. But that's I'd have to see this thing before I could try to work with it. I recently have done some studying of engineering, but not much.
Well,
We'll try to avoid it for now.
as long as it isn't destroyed, then that's all good.
I can repair it, trust me.
Well, one of the things we have access to a pocket dimension, which means we can easily transport all the goods into there, just dump it into a form of temporary storage, then close the door and run away.
Good luck with all the troops walking around out there. But I kind of like this plan.
Just wait. I could just summon all my golems into the area. Go! Just a bunch of golems.
I was actually thinking something a bit more subtle.
Well, you don't want to summon 2 stone, 2 clay, an alchemical, a glass, and the 4 Sams I now have.
I think we might need them for moving stuff. Back and forth.
My inventory also includes 2 assassins, 2 male, and 1 female. Does anybody want these assassins?
thought they were- I thought they were turnip farmers now.
Dominate person.
Well, they were.
Okay, so
Well, they were turnip farmers.
well, my basic thought is so far stealth has worked quite effectively. And just doing a regular assault and seizing weapons, sure, it'll put the enemy under duress, some duress and loss of morale. But if at one night they go to bed, all their weapons are there, the next day they're all gone, only a couple of and none of the guards are dead, the enemy will think that they're fighting a force far more powerful.
Asymmetric warfare.
Mm.
Killing your enemy can be fine, but being able to get close enough to kill them and not, that's an entirely different story. That will send shockwaves through their entire line.
Well,
Also
last time
capturing their commander would probably be very useful. And several of their officers.
well, my scouts say they're planning something big in the coming days, so maybe we
So we're gonna
should.
have to rush this one.
Huh?
Then we're gonna have to rush this one.
Yeah. Alright. Let me see what I could do. Sneak into town, but once you're in there, you're on your
Yes.
own. You got it?
We can get it. We can get it. We probably can get in there fairly easily. And if anything, I was told one of their big weapon stores is outside of the walls.
Yeah. About that. That's a trap.
Oh,
What kind of trap?
So send the golems in there or send the assassins in there?
send no one in there. Leave it alone.
Well, it's a trap. Why not spring it and have some fun?
Because then that will summon every troop on War Run to the trap. And place the rest of the city on high alert.
So what you're telling me is the bulk of their forces will go to the trap to try and figure out what's going on, which means a smaller contingent is left in the city.
Ball is a relative term.
All we have to do is make sure the gates stay closed to keep those troops out. Less troops to deal with. I'm thinking we take the stuff from the main supply, capture as many of their artillery as we can, with shot and powder. Then, just before we go, we spring the trap and seal the gate in a way so they have trouble getting their guys back in afterwards.
Sounds good.
And also, at what time does their supply ship usually come in time wise?
About 12 a.m. every month, so about a couple of days from now.
So at midnight. They
Yep.
unload it at night.
Yep. Therefore, no one interferes.
What if I've got an idea. What if we were able to capture all the equipment before that point, and then we capture the ship and sail off with it?
That would be very risky. Especially since no one here knows how to run the ship.
Are there not sailors in Waterrun that are not happy with the current administration of the town? who would probably want their
About
family.
a couple of them are still alive. All the rest are dead.
All we need is a handful that we can trust to run a press gang crew of the
Fine,
Wufu
fine.
Empire's own sailors.
You know what? You got yourself a deal.
I mean, hey, we were the ones that caused the evacuation of the troops from Grass Valley.
Oh, you're the ones. I thought the gods helped Grass Valley. Or is that's what the
Are not mortals a means of the gods to inflict to put their will on the material plane?
Dead.
3 members of this party are servants of various gods.
Yeah, I guess so. That means I have to go with you because I'm one of the sailors myself.
You have family still in town?
Yes.
We'll get them out.
So do all of us.
We'll get them out.
Say again?
We'll get them out as part of the deal.
And we have work to do.
Aye. Let's get started, shall we?
Where are you entering from?
Got a feeling that this area is somewhat well. This is probably the weakest point.
Where?
Waterfront.
Oh,
Water
yeah.
is always the weakest, almost always the weakest point of fortresses and walled cities.
Right, let me.
It's also nearby their artillery depot, and hopefully their weapons cache.
So you sneak in.
Mm-hmm. Ah, shame. Don't have a spell that I thought I did. So I was thinking, like, if I had the spell, I would just have it casted so that we could breathe underwater.
I mean, if you want the ability to breathe underwater, give me a second.
It's an option.
Let me check what level of spell it is.
I think it's
That was just me making a
like
sound.
3 or 4, I think.
Yeah, it's level 3. I can hook up an arcane trap that produces scrolls of water walking in. Yeah, give me an hour or so. Cassandra comes back later, throws everybody a scroll.
I don't know how to use this.
Yeah, I can trigger it for you.
Okay.
It will last for 30 hours, and you'll be able to breathe water during that.
Well, we better get some weighted boots. We're gonna be
All
walking
right.
along the bottom.
Oh, and also, does anybody want this? She pulls out a piece of wood that
Symbol.
has a symbol on it. It's just a weird circular symbol. Then she claps it, and 5 more of those scrolls pop out.
We'll keep that as a reserve in case we can't use the ship to get people out.
Yeah, it will last forever, and just slap it every few hours, and it makes more. I have broken reality and made unlimited water abilities. Let's build Atlantis.
How many Ty? Based on the numbers of the guys that are helping us from here, how many people are we evacuating from the city of their family that are their families?
About 50 to 60 people.
Can your system produce that many scrolls in the time we need? In the time we have?
Hmm?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello,
Hello.
V.
Yeah.
Can your system produce that many scrolls in the time we have? A couple of days before we begin this assault.
15?
You can produce up to 15. Okay,
Yeah, 15's easy.
50 to 60.
Okay. If I need to produce 15 to 60, yeah, that's relatively easy because it's. I need to actually check, but I believe it's every 5 every hour.
We'd have 100 and more. We'd have more than 100 in a day.
Yeah. I need to
Okay.
check to see if it's every 5 every hour, 5 every 2 hours.
Then that's
Either
2
way,
days.
it's more than enough.
Yeah. Look, we'll have enough. This is the emergency option. If we have to, we're basically going to get people to the waterfront, jump them into the water, and we have them walk across the bottom the way we came.
And now you understand why arcane traps are so important for wizards.
Could you make an arcane trap that could produce limitless living steel?
What's living steel?
It's if you forge armor, metal equipment, or weapons out of it, it self repairs over time.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Now that we're level 15, I can totally
It's
do
actually a more common material than mithril.
that. Oh, dude, I have one that does mithril. I can make one that does steel. I can do one that does adamantium. Yeah, just give me a bit.
Just put it on the to-do list for now.
Okay.
So I'm going. So
Yeah, that
we'll
it
need
just
some
takes a
grappling
bit to
hooks.
set up
That's
this
not too hard.
ritual. Because all I'm doing is I'm doing a true creation ritual, combining it with some other stuff, blah, blah, blah. Long and short, it basically makes the scroll.
Okay. Ty, from across the river, are there any kind of hidden points that I can scout the shoreline from? Ty?
Out here.
I said from across the river.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Do I need to roll a perception check to kind of get an idea of what I see on the other side?
Mm-hmm.
$35 to basically get a nice detailed map of the shoreline and what kind of defenses are on it as well.
All right.
Oh, also something that might be useful. If there's a cavalry contingent here, we should raid the stables.
Cavalry's here.
But why not just make the horsies friends?
No, raid the stables. We take the horses and all the equipment that goes with it. Cavalry is one of the more pricey things to replace in an army.
Oh, I was going to suggest that I just use Awaken on them and make a bunch of lawful
That
good
would
horses.
be interesting.
Oh God,
Yeah.
they'll be patrolling the city, bringing justice down upon.
And if we somehow find Bazak and bring him there,
Oh God.
The best part is they would then be, let's see, they'd also all get 5 levels of, well, probably fighter. So they'd be level 5 fighter horses. Nay!
Oof.
Nay! Oh God, it's a horse! It's beating me up! Nay!
Ty,
Wait, no, make the monk horses.
Where on the waterfront is this power? Where is this water wheel that's powering the city? Just on the outside.
Hmm.
Okay.
Like I said, it's experimental, so if it bursts into flames, the city's safe.
Kind of.
And okay, do we have the ability? Hey, do we have the ability to freeze all the water solid around this building? Just stopping the water wheel in its tracks.
That will take some very specialized magic.
I'm asking our resident wizard.
I mean, give me a bit. I can probably work something out.
We just need something that will make sure. Because do I see things like a searchlight, like those like at night electric powered searchlights and things like that?
Every block you see searchlights or flat.
We need to create. We need to cut off this place's power, this place's ability to produce those lights. If we do that, it'll be a lot easier to work throughout the city. And I think the easiest way to do that would be just stop the wheel without actually doing any damage to it. Freezing the water would probably be the easiest option.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, but this should be relatively easy to do.
And I would presume it would melt on its own over a day or two.
A few days, yeah, I can set something up like that. I can also. It will take me a bit to do something like that.
How much time do you need to prep?
You just want to freeze the water wheel, right?
Just freeze the water around the water wheel so it gets stuck, causing little to no damage.
Give me an hour, maybe more.
Yeah, we can do that right before we cross over. Since we're going to be doing this, we'll probably sneak into the city at, what do you guys think? Maybe just after sundown? Yeah, it's dark outside. We kill the lights, sneak into the city, start pillaging all of their weapon stores, avoid the guards at all costs, while they're trying to figure out what happened to their power. Take the ship, and then take the ship with the families.
Sounds good.
All right. So midday passes.
Alright, so midday passes.
Yay! Okay. Yeah. Yeah, pretty easy. Boop boop boo. Yay! It's a.
Just out of curiosity, what spell would you be casting?
Honestly, I'd have to look through the rules, but probably something like freezing. If I wanted to do damage to the water, and basically freeze all the water directly around, including deep under it, so it literally just freezes the wheel. Probably something like freezing sphere, which would then basically just encase it in ice. Because the cold damage wouldn't really damage the wood or stone.
No, it wouldn't. I mean, it's probably some minor splintering, but it's repairable.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd have to probably like look up. I'm not going to spend the like 15 minutes looking up through all the spells, or it would basically be her spending a few hours making a custom 3rd level spell that just freezes water. Because there probably is a spell that does that. That's between probably 3rd, 4th, or 5th level. Is there anything else you need me to do besides freeze it? I think we're good to go.
Yeah, I just need to just general freeze it. I would say the standard complement of stealth assisting spells would also be nice.
Yep, I can do that. Plop, 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 plop.
Well, just keep them in storage. We'll use them as needed. Obviously, it'll be the ability to open the door and have your golems give us a hand with moving cannon. Yeah, your pocket dimension is going to be is going to look like a military camp by the time we're done with this. Hope that's not a problem. So let's see. Let's not use a limited wish on just to freeze water. That's a bit of a expensive spell.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll just
Just in case.
throw a freezing spear at it. Ploop. It's frozen. I mean, I'm going to be... Here, I'll roll it just so everybody feels happy. There. Here. It's 91 damage in a 40-foot radius.
So the water is frozen now. So now the guards are like, what's going on?
How wide is this water wheel, by the by? Because basically there's now whatever the width of the water wheel is, plus out, probably a good 40 or more feet. It's just what looks like a small ice flow is formed around it.
Yeah, it's going to be a solid block of ice.
Yay! I did my job.
That could take weeks to melt.
That'll be fine. They still have normal torches and
So the city goes very dark very quickly. Spotlights going out, street lamps going out.
Yeah.
Okay, time to pop those scrolls. We're going to have to cross the water.
All right, popping the scrolls.
Cost invisibility.
And we're walking underwater now. Luckily, ever-burning torches work underwater. And light spells.
Technically, to be fair, the scrolls were one time. The trap is basically just slap it and we can give it out to more people.
Yeah.
It's not giving out scrolls.
So,
But,
Todd,
yeah.
do we even need a roll stealth to cross underneath a river in the middle of the night?
I'm not going to bother. Just you cross the river. Now, once you're immersed, now you have to roll stuff for the guards over here.
What was that?
Now, once you walk out, you have to roll stuff for the guards.
Yeah. Is there only one guard there?
Everybody else left their post to investigate the water wheel.
So there's only one guy there.
For now.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my bow. And I'm gonna roll stealth to just kind of be like half crouching in the water. So stealth, stealth, stealth. Technically not in a favored terrain, so still only that. I'd say good luck seeing me to this guy.
Ouch. Yeah, it hits.
I didn't roll anything to hit him. That was just my stealth roll. Keep it. Now I'm gonna do a non-lethal attack versus this guy's touch AC because he's not aware of me. How far is he away in feet? Because I'm pretty sure that this is not these are not 5-foot squares.
About 2 to 3 feet.
200 feet.
200 feet, yeah.
That actually is within that's in with my second range category. Unfortunately, I can't do stealth damage, but versus touch AC is nice. Is he a human or a half elf?
Elf.
He's an elf. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do my massive, crazy, fast attack. I will not be doing deadly aim with this because I'm already reduced because of trying to do non-lethal damage. Did that first one hit with 26 versus Flatfoot?
Yeah.
Okay. Second one obviously hit. I'm gonna have to confirm that one. Yeah, I think I just confirmed a crit. So I'm gonna do the first one's damage. Is this guy evil?
Of course.
Okay, that means the holy damage will be less lethal as well. So this first one is 34 non-lethal damage. Is he still conscious?
Yep.
Okay, then this is the second one, so I'm going to be doing triple damage. So multiply this by 3. Oh shoot! Add additional 9 damage to that first one.
Still conscious.
So yeah, that'd be 43. Then triple this damage.
Yeah, he stumbles back almost all the way, knocked off the dark tower, and is knocked out.
Almost. So he's still in the guard tower, just knocked unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 3 arrows, 3 blunted arrows hit him right in the helmet. He gets domed. I think he's drooling right now.
Probably.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if anyone noticed that. $31. Did anyone take notice?
Just barely. No, man, just barely missed it.
Okay, good. Oh, this guy's near the water, isn't he? I'm gonna sneak up on him. And now I'm in an urban environment, so I get bonuses. Does he notice me? So I'm just standing right behind him, and he has no idea I'm there. Is that right, Ty?
That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna put this guy in a chokehold.
Oh, no more chloroform?
No, I didn't bring it with me. So I'm just going to do basically a grapple check, and I'll assume I'm covering his mouth as well while choking him out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is he human, elf, or half elf?
Human.
Okay. This is versus Flatfoot CMD. Oh, I actually miss. Wow.
This isn't going to end well.
I thought. Okay. Guess I'm going to go to plan B and stab him to death.
I said, yeah, he draws you and pulls out his sword. Like, who are you?
Okay. No time for subtlety. Quick drawing both my swords. And doing full round lethal attack. Unfortunately, I'm back to dump this guy's body in the river. Damn, I got unlucky. One, two. Three. Oh, that should be two higher. My bad. This one is got the right number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
About
what was the number?
all but the 24 hits.
Okay, yeah. Actually, that was a 26.
Still hit. Still did. Still missed.
Okay, got it. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is 2 on hand, 1 off hand. So that's let's see, plus. Do I have anything else in there? Oh, and yeah. 78 lethal damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I just slice him up and then push the body into the river, and he floats away, dead. Any other guards around here?
Nope.
I'm gonna wave the guys to start coming
Alright.
on shore.
All right.
That we've
Do
got
you
work
want
to
to make
do.
stealth checks as well?
I say we first make a beeline for the artillery depot. That's gonna be that's gonna have the most valuable stuff.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Let me just apply my oilless science
Yeah.
to my rifle. One hour.
How long does that last for? Okay, yeah, we should have more than enough time then. I guess I'll lead us. I'll roll stealth. I am the ghost of this city. Alara's gonna stick back nearby the shore with the resistance fighters until we can make sure the path is clear for them to move to the next area, so they don't need to use stealth checks. That makes any sense?
Mhm.
And Little Miss Mage, are you gonna roll stealth for us? B,
Yeah.
you gonna stealth, or are you gonna be hanging out by the shore waiting for us to keep moving?
Almost south.
Okay.
Come on, do I make it?
What is your base stealth
Splash,
bonus?
splash, splash,
Do you have
splash.
no modifiers?
Well, that's not great. Yeah, I have a modifier. So it's a
What is your
total of
modifier?
within. So I got a 34.
Oh,
Yay!
never mind. Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Yep. So, does a little vanguard group make it to the artillery depot?
You make it to the artillery depot. There's a door that's locked.
Ah,
though.
I can pick the lock.
Please tell me you're not gonna do the utility shot where
No.
you shoot the lock
Disable
open with your
device.
gun.
I'm just gonna unlock the door.
Yeah.
Lockpick.
Okay.
That is. Do I unlock it with a 28?
Unlock it.
Oh, actually, that should be a 30. Forgot to add the +2 for the tools.
Woohoo! I'm going to roll perception to look for any traps on this door. Uncanny senses, don't fail me now. 37 to notice any traps or things
Damn.
beyond
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah. You found the trap.
Ooh. Salute, my dear. Would you
Of
mind
course.
disarming that for us?
That does not cover disabling traps. No. 28.
Bear. No, you failed.
Shit.
By 5 or more?
No, but you failed.
Okay, so it didn't go off. Try again.
Do I do like any reduction in my bonus or?
Nope, you can try again.
36.
You pass.
Ooh.
Well, that was close.
Yeah.
This will happen if you fail.
Ouch.
That would have hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So we're in the artillery depot. How many? I'm gonna roll perception to look for guards. 36.
The guards though past the door. You see two guards here and here.
Are there any
And
others?
Huh?
Are there any others?
Nope. But they do have bows and alarms. So it's like they see you, boo boo bing bing bing.
Saloon, my dear. Would you care to have a
Mhm.
have a little wager?
What you proposing?
Who can take down the the guards more quickly without killing them?
Without
range.
killing. Huh. That might be tricky for me.
It's still just a -4. To use a lethal weapon and not
Okay.
make a roll, it's a -4.
So that'd be subtract that.
So I guess we'll go off. At the same time. What race are these guys?
One human, one health.
I'll
I'll
take
take the
the
half elf.
human, and I'll very quickly and quietly apply Greater Bane. It'll be against humans, so I get the additional 46 damage to them.
Yay! Should I take out one?
No, save your spells.
All right, ready?
So I'm just getting my numbers right. Okay, yep. First shot from me, which is a double shot. I am doing rapid fire.
That's
versus
also doing
Flatfoot.
rapid fire.
So I got a 38.
Mm-hmm.
Am I within? Oh, I missed on that. I missed on that second one. Man, I'm getting a lot of ones today.
Both miss.
Are you serious?
From
Come
1
on.
to 20, and you confirm.
Okay. Then the last shot. Versus Flatfoot. Come on. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna do that critical one
Does
first.
the 26 hit her Flatfoot touch AC?
Yeah. Yeah.
Flatfoot touches like a 10 for
Okay,
most
so
people.
then all of my attacks hit. So when it's also dealing with like non-lethal, does that affect like what you would put in as damage output, or?
Nope, same damage.
Well, it's going to be a big number for me then.
Yeah, this just triple that. Would a 69 knock him out in one hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So technically, that crit probably didn't even need. So those guys are both knocked out. So tying him
Okay,
up.
give me a sec to roll my damage as well.
About
149 non-lethal.
all right. So here's what happens. The first guard is knocked out. The second guard sees it and it's like, "Oh fuck!" He's about to hit the alarm bell, and then boom, just headshot 360 no scope, and then falls flat to the ground, somehow alive.
Graze shots. Aim
I
for
was
the ears,
think-
things
I
like
was,
this.
I was think, I was thinking the end of the bar fight from Kingsman.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna tie these
Before
guys
we go
up.
in, I'm just gonna like also want to do like let's see. No, never mind. I don't have a spell that would do anything for that. Never mind. I thought I had the spell Sense Life.
How much cannon and how many cannon and how much ammunition for said cannons do we see just sitting around this yard?
Oh boy. Ah man. Damn. No, let me try it again. About 50 to 60.
50 to 60,
70,
50 to 60 cannon.
Well, they are about to fight a dragon, so.
Okay, Sandra, my dear, would you be so kind as to open up your portal and have your golem friends?
Before
put
they
all the
do
cannons
that, I
there
want
for
to do
you?
a quick like trap check, perception check on the cannons themselves,
Sure.
just in case.
Sure, I'll do one as well.
That'd be perception is the trap check, right?
Yes. 48.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you
32.
have.
Do we see traps?
Are these things trapped? Ty, are they trapped?
Yeah, landmines all over the cannons.
Oh boy, that's gonna take a while to disarm them. Wait, can we just Could we just mark out where the landmines are and disarm a path to the from the cannons to the door that we summon, or just dodge them and get to the cannons and start moving it?
Yeah, sure, you could do that.
Okay. Okay then. Sandra, could you open the portal to your dimension right here where there isn't landmines and just start having your guys?
Yes,
up
here
on
you
the
go.
cannon?
Here's the portal.
Could you also have your golems give it a hand? It's going to take a little bit. I'm hoping with all of their help we can get this done quickly. What's the carry weight of those golems? What is the carry weight of those golems? Or I should say, what size creatures are they?
I think they were large-sized.
I know some of them are. Well, as long as we can have one line going in, one line going out, it shouldn't take too long since cannons are on wheels generally.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we'll help by transporting. Do they? How is the shot out? Is it stored in carts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna start pull. I think we're gonna work as a team and start pulling
Yep.
the carts in too to help the golems out. How long does it take us to strip all of this tie?
Oh man, maybe about 30 minutes to an hour.
And as we're doing this, is it still dark?
Oh yeah,
The sun is getting ready to set.
I thought we started just after sunset.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like,
So
is
it's
it
already
like
dark.
the lights? Are
It's dark.
they turned on at all, or?
Oh, the electric lights are down.
The electric lights was down. That's why the guards had ambushed the world with so what's going on.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure the lights didn't turn
Okay.
on as we were
So
doing
we-
this.
Yeah, those lights are not turning on for a while.
Paranoia is the name of the game.
Remember, we froze the wheel solid and the water around it. Okay. So we've gotten that secured. Okay, where's the main armory? Are you kidding me? They put it right across the street.
Eh.
Are they trying to make our jobs easy?
Oh, remember, I thought that was the citizen's home. No, the main army is about here.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a bit of a walk away.
Okay.
Is there a quick question? Is there a jail? Where are they holding the dissidents that they're not killing? Outside the city? Damn. We'll have to get them on the way out.
Anyway, before we do that, if you would you like me to cast a spell on you that would let you be a little bit stealthier? Muffle sound. It
Spell is
grants
that?
you a +4 bonus to your stealth checks. I'll
Sure.
apply it to everybody here. That takes care of my. So that's 5 people that it's getting it. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people that are getting it. Okay, so I still have 2 more uses of spells. All right, congratulations, everyone. You got a +4 to your stealth, and it lasts
Woohoo.
1 minute per level of the D. So I'm guessing that's the spellcaster. So it'll last for 15 minutes.
Got it. So we're going to be going. I'm going to be heading straight towards the
Same
armory.
here.
Good luck, Buttercup. Trying to find me. How many guards are out front?
Only the one.
Quick question. Can I try to Assassin's Creed him? I have a ridiculous acrobatics check.
You know what? Try. If you miss, he's going to just like he's going to get free action.
This is the acrobatics check to basically jump down from behind him. Come on.
Oh,
Thank
Jesus
you, Jim Pan,
Christ.
for rolling before him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just land on top of him. Gladius going through the back of his head.
Yeah, it's he's dead.
Is the front door to this armory locked?
Of course.
Does this guy have a key on him?
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Saloon.
Time to unlock.
You are the master of
goes wheel.
unlocking.
Oh.
Wait, hold it. Before that, trap check. Is the door trapped?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's deal with the trap first.
Trap disable. 32.
Now let's get that.
Door. 38.
But yep.
So I'll drag the body in. So, how does this armory look supply-wise?
Oh jeez. The real armory. Let's just see this: guns, weapons, armor.
Like early weapons or advanced weapons? Like what I...
Both.
Both?
Swords, of course, seeing as the samurai. Guns, a few extra cannons just in
Perception
case.
check for traps.
Same here.
No traps this time.
Yep. They probably don't want to have traps around piles of gunpowder. So let's open the portal and start loading up. This time, actually, I'm going to go back to our staging area, and could I, if I roll good enough stealth and perception, could I lead the group that we've got and get people to various homes, collect their families, and we can have them assist us with clearing out the armory?
I'd rather keep it as quiet as possible.
If
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna need a lot of help clearing out this armory.
Columns?
Well, they can move entire weapons racks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'll keep a lookout from the rooftop then. 46, just to keep an eye out for anyone coming close to it.
nope. The only cars you see left, at least for the time being, is one that's patrolling the houses and one that's patrolling the stables.
Nice.
Okay, so...
So how long does it take to clear out the armory completely?
About an hour or two. And as the armory is clearing out, you hear the bells bing 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 bing, signaling that the ship is on
Okay.
its way.
That means their troops are going to be moving outside of the gate to help unload it.
Yep. Well, double time. I start to move a little bit faster as I move stuff.
We'll have to cancel going for the stables.
A shame. A town run with horse mayors.
Oh, I can take care of the. I can
Oh.
take care of the horses.
Okay. If you're willing to split off and do it
In
yourself.
that case,
Yay,
And,
horses!
Cassandra, boom. You got your +4 for stealth.
Yay! Yay! I am amazing at stealth.
So are you just basically floating across the rooftops with your broom?
Yes. Throwing out cloud kills here and there for the whole town.
No, don't do
Yeah,
that.
if you do that, who exactly are the the
Oh.
mayoral horses going to roll over?
Their horses, go!
And they're probably
Okay.
more competent than the current governorship.
Well, if they're lawful good and sentient.
Okay, let's see. How many horses are there here, Ty?
Well, first you have to unlock the door.
Well, shit.
I think she can fly. Is there a window on the second floor?
Yeah, there is. So yeah.
Flies up, goes through window. Bitch, I can fly. Wait. Just for you, Ty. Just for you. I'll roll this. Just to make you happy. Look at that. 17. Would have picked the lock anyways. Unless it was some super lock.
So how many horses, Ty?
About 20 to 30, all the samurai's horses.
Okay, I can only get 20 of them in a reasonable time.
What is reasonable?
An hour.
Okay, we'll have you doing that while we just clear out the armory.
So they're now let's see what their new intelligence is. So they're all basically 10 intelligence.
Jesus Christ.
10 intelligence horses. I don't know why you're saying Jesus. I'm just making
they're
magic.
smarter than the average peasant.
Okay, and here we go. This is what they. Let's see, what do they get for their wisdom? 10 intelligence is not smarter than the average peasant. They don't get very much charisma, only 2.
It's probably the long face.
I don't know what type of horse are these. Are these light or heavy horses?
Heavy.
Heavy, probably war trained.
Yeah, so they're now
All samurai horses.
they're
are trained,
strength
so yeah.
20, dex 18, con 21, int 10, wisdom 17, charisma 13 horses that are lawful good.
Out of curiosity, would they be able to speak now, or?
Yes. They can speak they'll be able to speak only sadly 2 languages. So they speak common, and basically I'll give them all different languages so they all can teach each other once they
I
get
assume
linguistics.
horse is probably one language they know.
They can also speak to horses. They get the augmented benefit, so basically they get advanced, and they get 2 more hit dice.
Are you going to release these things on them?
Yes, go my horsey minions. Also, they get, yeah. So they're now, yeah, they get 2 hit dice. They get 2 magical creature hit dice, so they're now technically, they're only 4 hit dice creatures, but they also get, let's equip them with some armor and other things, and then they can train each other to be fighters. So they also all have 1 level in fighter, so they're level 5s. Not very great, but they're not bad either because they're lawful good horses. And to be fair, if the cops in your city are all strength 20, dex 18, con 21, it doesn't really matter, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
With wisdom 17 and charisma 13 and 10, their lowest stat is their 10 int.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, they also get the advanced, which we need to pull up the advanced template. Oh god, what is it?
Best idea ever.
I think that actually. Oh god, what is that? Oh god, it's a +2 to their strength and con. I think I've made Doom horse. Go, lawful good
natural
horses
armor.
on the world. Go.
Does it also grant natural armor?
I don't think so, sadly. But they have an AC of 17 or 18 already.
They may be wearing armor as well.
Yeah, equip them in their armor with unseen servants.
Oh god, you're gonna unleash this horde on the city.
Be very
aren't you?
careful. One of those horses is going to be the future mayor of this town.
What do you think, sir? Nerd! How did he win his? Well, when the crime lords started up, he and they kidnapped his daughter, the pony. He chased them down with her boyfriend, the human, and they fought crime together. He has a spinning combat move. Horsegar.
So the horses kick down the electrical door,
Which doesn't
And-
have power right now.
immediately run over the guard, so he's dead.
They're just beating up a car.
Do I see this insanity from my rooftop perch? Just these horses
Probably, yeah.
stamping these guys to death?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Huh. Don't see that every day.
Get after the horses! Get after the horses!
No, the horses aren't running away. They're running towards these guys.
Oh my god, Billy, you've come back to me. I knew you loved the things I was doing to. Oh god, no! Sodomy is a crime. Sodomy is a crime. That's
The last guard has no choice but to run out to try to capture all the horses.
Oh, if I see him running, he's getting lethal arrow shots. He's, what, about 200 feet away from me?
Yeah.
Let's see. Rapid shot. He's not aware of me, so... Screw it, I'm going to deadly aim it. Since I'm going versus Flatfoot. Okay, and this guy is, what, human?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's hit?
All but the one so far.
Got it. I only have 3 shots. I have 4 shots. I'm not going super crazy with fire right now. That comes later. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And he's pinned to a wall.
Yeah. Ah. Dead.
So yeah, he can't alert anyone about that anymore.
As chaos reigns the city, the ship arrives and
Yeah. Well, during the chaos, we're gonna start grabbing these guys' families. Maybe try to unlock the jail.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Unlock the jail. Let the
Yes.
dissidents free. Obviously, I'm going to read the log of who was arrested for why and make sure no actual thieves or murderers get let out.
There's prisoner number 2401. Arrest. Jaywalking. That seems like a dangerous crime. I think we should stay in.
jaywalking and disrespecting the emperor.
Oh, we're letting him out.
Whew. And if it was just jaywalking, I don't know if we could have risked it.
So yeah, so now we have a bunch of the dissidents. I guess it's time to storm. I guess it's time to storm the docks.
Yeah.
What do the docks look like right now?
Between the horses and the confused workers, chaos.
You guys just want to walk onto the ship and take it make it ours?
Own it. Yep.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm just gonna walk up. Dual Gladius is out. Just walk up to the deck. What do I see on deck?
He's loading up
Kai,
some
what do I
enemies.
see on deck? Oh, okay.
I follow.
What do you want? Who are you?
Good evening. Or is it morning? Sorry, it's kind of blurred together at this point. I would like to inform you that this vessel now belongs to the Arrowville Republic. Would you kindly please get off the ship so we can return it to its proper port?
They at least do swords and summon more towers.
All right.
Ah.
Gun is out.
So this is the captain,
Yeah,
or the military
the
commander.
captain. Yeah.
You really should reconsider, Captain.
Yeah.
Intimidate check.
Because we're the ones that have kind of caused all the chaos that's in there, and we're also the ones that were very heavily involved in the liberating
Grassville.
of what was it, of Grassville. So, out of more of a want to not have to spill any more blood, I recommend you getting off this boat.
Wait, you're the ones with the water posters.
She's
Yeah.
Vikran Kill, that your
Saloon
service.
Safine.
You're Remy, the crazy one. Immediately,
Are they jumping off the boat?
you make a more intimidate check because
Who's to make the intimidate check?
anyone
Just
you
out of
want.
character, what is everyone's like intimidate bonus? Mine's
an
is
18.
a 22.
Mine.
So I guess Alara and
18.
Vikram will assist. Alara and Vikram will assist you. That's a +4 from them.
I have 18.
So Remy, you gonna help out as the
Sure.
Inquisitor takes lead?
Wow.
I do that. 30. Huh. Well, you already help out, Remy. Thank you, though. Here, have some salmon.
Oh,
Captain,
I-
looks
I-
like
I will
like
give
you're-
you one more chance before we wanted to
Another
fight
intimidate roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus!
Hello. Hi.
Wait,
Hi.
you're the crazy witch, aren't you?
Oh. Oh. That's a new one, but also an old one. Nice to meet you.
You know what? Fuck
Do-
this.
Do,
They
do,
don't
do.
pay me enough.
Oh.
Did they all
Yep.
just jump off the boat?
Yep.
They're running. Oh well. I know what to do. Mass summoning.
No.
Dinner.
No. We let them live to tell the tale.
Oh, I was gonna summon some sharks to eat them. Can I still summon one shark to eat one of them or two of them, just to scare them a bit?
Leave at least one of
We
them
need
alive.
just one.
Okay. A few seconds later, two celestial sharks will show up and chow down on one or two of the guys.
So I'm gonna walk over to probably the crew.
So literal
crew
angel
that is
sharks
pissing
show up and start
themselves.
eating people.
The crew that is pissing themselves. This was their military contingent that just jumped off the boat, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk up and say, gentlemen, this is your new acting captain, and I point to the guy who's probably ushering his family on board. You're gonna listen to him, and sail this ship to where he tells you to sail it. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, is there anything that we should be aware of that's in the cargo hold?
Gunpowder, metal, sword metal. Well, okay, metal in general. Food and supplies. Some women.
How old?
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm heading downstairs to a free.
What was that?
I'm gonna walk up to the guy that just said women, say, keys for their shackles and cells, please.
Saloon just looks at him dead in the eye. How
think we have a
old
spare.
are they?
And here.
Intimidate.
It doesn't take much to
So,
intimidate these
how
people.
old are they?
About the equivalent of the women or
Women.
the crew?
The women on board.
About the equivalent between 15 and 26 years old. Equivalent.
Yeah. There are various races.
Yeah.
Probably human, half elf, elf.
Human, half elf, dwarf.
God, if it's a dwarf and it's under 40,
I'm
that'd be
gonna
like
get the-
probably like pedophilia. Oh,
I said the
Hey,
equivalent of.
That's what halflings are
Yeah.
for.
Also remember that adulthood for humans, I think, is 15 or 16 in this.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, it's 15 for a human to be considered an adult. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand in front of this guy, red piercing eyes underneath the mask, hand out and saying, would you please give me the keys for their cells and shackles?
Fine, fine. Thankfully, I have a spare. He pulls out the key and hands you to it.
Very
Can
good.
I throw him to the sharks now?
yeah, you got the guys in the water.
In the wood.
Is this
Fine.
guy pissing himself scared, or is he trying to be defiant?
He's trying to be defiant, but you know it's a ruse.
It's no fun when they don't at least scream a few dozen times.
Ah!
I mean, there's one screaming right now. Aw, look, he's trying to swim to his buddy to save. Aw.
I'm gonna
Oh,
put
hey,
my
actual
hand around this
shark
guy's
photo.
shoulder. I'm gonna put my hand around this guy's shoulder. I'm gonna bring him to the edge of the boat, and just have him look out as he sees a couple of those samurai trying desperately to fight a shark. Go.
You know,
Are you sure you want to continue with that attitude, my friend?
You are the guys who want poses, aren't you? You're crazy.
please.
It's more exaggeration.
I'm not crazy. If I was crazy, would I do this?
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go free those poor girls downstairs and make sure they get properly fed and clothed.
I'm gonna go see if there's like an inventory checklist for this place on the ship.
Probably a cargo
Alright.
manifest in the captain's
I head to the captain's quarters. Is the door locked? I
Nope.
I open the door.
As you open the door, you see a list of the cargo manifest, including the slave girls, and pretty much what you expect from the captain's room, including the slave himself. So you might want to
Yeah,
free
I'm
her
gonna
as well.
free her.
Wait, her or him? Which type of slave is it?
What
Her.
race?
Human.
Halfling. Halfling!
That's just wrong on so many levels.
I demand equal
There's probably a
representation
dragonborn or two
here.
downstairs.
Oh.
Oh, they
Dragon-
don't?
Or don't
What's
exist.
wrong about a halfling? It's not.
Dragonborns
weird.
sadly don't exist in
Never mind.
Pathfinder. They're
What's so
purely
wrong-
fourth ed and beyond.
Nope, they existed in third edition.
Oh, I guess they never made the transition. Oh yeah, I think they're an invention of Wizards of the Coast. Thus they can't be brought over like what we
Yeah,
see in
they were
Pathfinder.
made
They
by
exclude
Wizards
all
of
the
the Coast
races.
because,
Yeah.
like, one of their very first supplement books had Dragonborn because they wanted an option for players to be, well, in Dungeons and Dragons, what?
Part dragon
Yeah, dragons.
without
And
needing the trait, without needing the special template of half dragon.
yeah, and one of the big things about that is the original Dragonborn were humans, elves, halflings, and dwarves that undergo a ritual from Bahamut. That's why they're so
Yeah.
iconically, good aligned because their entire gimmick is, well,
Bahama kind of made me.
they no, they had to specifically be they had to be a good alignment. That was one of their requirements, or lawful neutral to start as a
Oh,
Dragonborn.
we forgot to kidnap the ending commander. Well, guess too late for that now.
Which one was he?
Probably
I
the
can
most
find him.
elaborate.
And he's
Uh,
run him off a
he's
while
probably the most
ago.
elaborate
He's
of them all.
fine.
Oh, he's run off, you say. Horses! Get him! Nerd! I'm sorry. I should stop, but the mental image of just horses beating up people is too much fun, especially considering a certain movie that came out this year. Sorry for bothering you. Just
it's fine. Don't worry about it. So, damn it, we.
no,
so
no.
we
I mean,
missed it.
there's
We missed
literally
it.
nothing to worry about. Watch. Enemy commander makes a will save. Where is he? Does he make the will save? Does he make the will save? What did he roll? Because I can't look at the. I know where he is.
Can you teleport him here?
Also, yes. Teleports to where he is.
I'm going to tackle him.
We all just. Oh, she teleports you over as well, Saloon, and then you tackle him, and she's like, Saloon, I was going to have fun.
Who? I thought I got a thing from you people.
Here's the thing. He's probably feeling fangs at his neck.
Now, Saloon. Snacks later.
A vampire?
You don't want me to bite down, now do you?
Yeah.
I slowly go back. Now, you don't want me to take a bite now, do you? To which she smiles. Surely.
You smell the distinctive smell of urine.
Pretty much. Alright.
Good.
I'll come with you. That's
Smart.
So, what is the state of the girls in the lower deck?
disabled, disabled, starving, and hungry, and cold.
Okay. I'm going to ask some of the refugees that we got, any of them that have cared for people, people who have a little bit of heal knowledge. Okay, congratulations, you're now part of my emergency medical staff. Get blankets. If any of you know how to cook, somebody cook up a hot meal for all these ones in the galley. I'm going to be getting them up to the and start leading them up to the upper deck. I want them out of this cramped environment and in some fresh air.
Hey, speaking of, what exactly was the condition of the girl in the captain's quarter? Pretty much the same thing?
Yeah, I sent Morphe up.
I'm going to go to her and cast... which one? Let's see, did I use up all those? I'll cast Cure Serious Wounds on her. So she'll be healed. So she'll be healed 30 damage.
Okay, at first she's a little scared.
She heard the word
'Cause-
vampire, probably.
As she No, because the captain also could cast.
He
cast
healed her just so we could
healing
beat her up
word.
more.
Exactly. But as soon as you realize you're not going to be up, she comes to relax now.
Right?
Okay, now we beat her up to
Nah,
show
we let
dominance.
her beat up the former captain.
Former captain is in the water somewhere. Or
Oh, he
eaten
got-
by a shark.
She brought
Yeah,
back.
that's the
remember?
military.
No. I'm talking about I'm talking about the commander from the city.
I mean, we got both. Let's be fair here.
Okay.
Or we got the corpse of one and the others. Okay, it doesn't matter. We can always stitch him back together and revive him from the dead.
Yeah.
We absolutely had to.
I can always make him into a lovely zombie. Or paper mache. Ooh, zombie mache. Ooh, that sounds like a
Let's-
lovely craft project.
Let's not piss off Pharasma by making undead. So yeah. So I guess I'm going to lead the. I'm going to lead the triage effort.
Be right back.
Okay. Do you need assistance, Vikrin?
No, I think I've got it pretty well handled. We have cots on the deck. They're wrapped in blankets. Oh, also, the guy that was giving me lip earlier, I'm going to tell him to take down the flag of the Wufu Empire and burn it on the deck, along with any dark any holy symbols from dark gods. You know, basically strip this ship entirely of its identity.
At first he's scared. He's like, okay. And she lowers the flag
Oh, she.
and burns it.
Right. One burned up flag.
You can never go home again.
Why would you want to? I mean, I've seen how the Wufu Empire treats the citizenry. It's not pretty.
That's a good point, actually.
And just say everything you know to the Arrowhead
So-
Republic, and they'll show leniency.
I guess. Alright, so the manifest, like I said, like about 200 pounds of steel for cannonballs, cannons, swords, all that. About 20 pounds worth of gunpowder. And ironically enough, the blue dragon
Ooh,
ground scale.
Blue Dragon scale. Nice.
How many?
How
About
big are
3.
these scales?
About, let's say about, let's see now, 20 to 30 inches.
Hmm.
Yeah. The fact that they have these. That is worrying. They have
Yeah.
these things. I think we should be neighborly and return them to
Yeah.
their owner.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
later. For now, we got to get this ship. Where is the nearest Arrowville Republic dock?
Let's see.
Is it nearby this fort?
Yep.
Okay. Do we happen to have any fabric that is in the colors of Arrowville that we could use for a makeshift flag?
Black and gold. Yeah, you can look, but yeah, you can find the black and gold flag.
Yep. We'll kind of make a makeshift flag so that at least they see the colors. Oh wait, hold it. I has an intelligent hawk. I shall write note and have Hawk fly to base commander once we get within eyesight. Hawk provides base commander with note saying, "Hey, this is so and so. We got stuff for you. We need a dock. Just write the dock, which dock number you want us to go into on this note, and send it back with my Hawk."
Dock number 3.
Okay, we're going into
Also,
dock
question. Before I get off the ship, I'd actually like to examine the cargo hold itself. See if there's anything in there that's not listed on the manifesto. Yes, that
you
would
need
be
help?
appreciative.
You need help with that?
So roll perception.
Uh, 32.
33.
Let me see now. What's not listed? Well,
Hey, we found a young boy who's claiming he's the Emperor's son.
no.
Damn it, that'd be so useful right about now.
No, nothing's nothing on the list is not within the manifest.
Shame.
Except some jewels and treasure.
Ooh.
How much in gold value?
The equivalent of 30 to 40,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice little payday. You guys think that
Yes,
that
yes.
should be our payday for all this
It's been a
work?
while since we got paid.
Look, no problem.
So that'd be
Yeah.
10,000 each.
Yep. So yeah, we'll pull into the dock, I guess. Drop the gangway, and I guess I've got a feeling the military commander is standing right there.
Mhm.
Maybe a little dumbstruck.
We've been trying to get one of the ships for months now.
Well, it's yours now, plus pretty much anything left on it. We not gonna lie, we took the treasure that was on board. Hope that's not a problem.
No.
Oh, also, Cassandra, could you open the door to your mansion? We don't exactly have a full manifest of this, so we may need some assistance from your quartermasters to categorize all of it, as well as get it out of there and stored properly.
Yeah, we just have a new quartermaster after, well, the incident from.
Well, I mean, I'm presuming he had people that worked underneath him that are clean. That
Yeah,
that at least know how
That's
to
why
do
we need
general
a new
day-to-day stuff.
quartermaster after the incident.
I guess Cassandra opens the door and I'll lead him in, and he'll see just 60 cannons with ammunition and just weapons racks and armor and all this stuff. Just go like, yeah, we don't exactly know what to do with all this.
Oh, we know what to do with all this. Oh, we know plenty what to do with all this. If you could take to allow us to have it, that is.
I'm sure we could come to an arrangement. I would recommend that you send your force to Water Run quickly. They're, let's just go with complete disarray up there right now. And there's a what, half platoon of intelligent horses that are now hunting down members of the Wufu Empire, of their military.
Half intelligent horses.
No, fully intelligent. Yeah,
It takes a minute to just think about it, like, Commander, send troops to Raw Run, like, now. Doesn't wait, 4 intelligent horses? You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? We'll take advantage of it.
Also, we have a bunch of refugees from Water Run, some freed slaves, and some former sailors of the Wufu Empire that I think would like to talk to you guys.
Fine. Bring him up.
I just start saying, okay, everyone, disembark.
Mm-hmm.
Single file line, please.
The troops are already marching to War Run, like, 4 intelligent horses. Better than old mayor, that's for sure.
Oh god, is that horse group going to become like an elite unit as part of the Arrowville Republic now?
Possibly.
Who have like expert lancers right on their backs, and they work as teams.
Oh, Arrowville has a true samurai you could use as well.
Well, I mean, the cavalry is cavalry.
True.
They don't have to be samurai. They don't have to be samurai. There are plenty of probably trained cavalry, and assuming that they could find the horse are willing to let people ride them.
True.
Have you ever met a mounted paladin? Those guys are pretty terrifying. They exist.
Especially with an intelligent horse.
They're still on about that? Yeah, Magic, our resident mage, decided, hey, I'm going to have a little bit of fun here. And you know what? I don't blame her. I think it worked. So, I've got a feeling we just equipped another army for Arrowville.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, eventually, after all the chaos, War One is currently possessor of the Outer Republic now. Congratulations.
Which means they can now lock down that riverway and need less troops to do more work. So they can focus more on Windtown.
Yep. They scared at first because remember Ice Dragon, remember the dragon and all that, but they locked out the Orway.
Oh, also, we probably just equipped an artillery brigade as well, fully equipped.
Yep. Next target obviously is Windtown. Now that they have to equip it to.
That's assuming they don't abandon. That's assuming that the Wufu Empire doesn't abandon it, because there's apparently an unstoppable force just running around. I mean, how many troops have they lost so far? How many have we lost?
But they fight to the end.
So the Northern Passage is pretty much secured at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if those Wufu Empire cannons are going to be used to make sure no ships decide to come that way.
Remember, they can't.
All
The
you gotta do is
cannon or what the dragon.
Hey, a cannon's a cannon. You can press it in any roll.
Yep.
So I guess now we should probably return those blue scales to the
We
dragon.
probably should get on that.
I mean, they're useful for
That
tracking
is
him.
true.
Do we want to keep one of them as kind of a bargaining chip we keep in the background, and we give him the other two as a sign of good faith?
I only need one.
Yep.
So there were three of them. We give him two, and we keep the third one locked away safely in your pocket dimension, in your study or a glass case, or I don't know. Maybe you use it as a teddy bear when you sleep. But whatever you do with it, just keep it in that dimension
Yeah.
at all times.
The dragon doesn't need to know that we are keeping one.
Well, yeah, there is a way to kind of lie by omission, saying we've got a few of your scales, we'd like to return them to you. So, God damn it, V. So, I guess we're going to go up there, and we'll put them into a sack. So, does it take us long to find him, Ty?
Nope. He found you first.
And I'll what was his name again?
Do you guys have a death sentence?
No, we just are here to return something of yours as a sign of good faith. We found a few of your scales in the hands of the Wufu Empire, and I think they were planning to use cannon to take you down. We dealt with that for you as well. Though to be completely honest, we didn't do it for you. It was more of a happy side effect.
Mm.
I tossed the bag with the scales in front of him. Also, I would like to note I am speaking in Draconic.
These are my scales.
Yes.
Interesting. It seems that you are telling the truth.
Thought it'd be best that they be returned to their owner.
They shall pay for their instinct. But for now, I'll let you live. Just beware of my brother to the west end, to the northern end. He's not as kind as I am.
The only thing I ask is that you avoid harming the innocents of that empire. Focus on their military. Focus on their military and the emperor himself.
I cannot guarantee innocents will be harmed. But as long as they pay proper tribute, I will do as best as I can. Farewell. And with the scales, of course.
Flaps away.
Hmm?
And he flaps away.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we can consider him a friend, but at least he's not
Probably
an
the best
enemy.
we can get with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Grass Valley.
Yeah.
See how they're doing. So, how's Grass Valley doing?
They were built, the military is up and running, and well,
How's the morale?
huh?
How is the morale right now?
Oh, sky high. The gods will protect us. Long live whatever god they pray to.
Oh, there probably were a lot of converts to Desna and Iomade and a couple of the other and Abadar.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. So, yeah. Are they amassing troops in the south of the city for a prepared attack on Windtown?
Mm-hmm.
That looks nice.
Now, more citizens are being kicked out, even in the shanty towns, and pretty much prepare for a battle.
Well, that just won't do. Saloon, what are your? I believe this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what are Abadar's stances on people's property being taken away from them unjustly by a tyrannical
If it's
force?
being done unjustly, he frowns very much heavily upon it, as he sees it as almost like a contract being violated.
Well, this town wasn't originally built by the Wufu Empire. It was just conquered and its will imposed upon it.
I don't believe Abadar would be very happy about this.
No. So, want to sneak in
Of
there, see what's
course.
going on?
So, stealth check?
Well, first things first, I'm gonna. I guess we'll use survival, and I'm gonna scour the lands around the city and try to find if there is a base of partisans hanging out there. So let's see. This is outside of my favorite terrain because this is plains. So survival. Hey Ty, do I find any partisans?
Think about here.
Okay, so we did find them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna walk up to walk the. Are they just sitting around a campfire right now? Probably looking pretty beat up.
That's a shanty town. The main town is past the gate.
No, I'm looking for the partisans.
Huh?
Not. I'm looking for the resistance guys that are hanging out outside of the town, probably
Yeah.
some distance away.
The resistance guys in the shanty towns pretty much run the same at this point.
Got it. Before I enter, I'm gonna go on a big hunt and probably bring in a couple of deer, decent amount of meat. And I guess Vicar and Alara will each carry one deer, walk up, and just plop them down in front of those guys.
Hey,
What time of day is it?
midday.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hey, you're not from Ranju, are you?
No, we come from a very faraway place.
Well, welcome to the town, or what's left of it.
Yes. And yes. And Vikram kneels down and starts preparing the meat. Do they have some cooking equipment sitting in front of them? And it's probably a pretty crappy looking stew that they got. That's been heavily
Get
watered
down.
Hmm? Oh, is a guard approaching?
Oh, guard approaching? Then stealth check.
Vikram will have to cover Alara as well.
Yo, we need the town now. Get out. But you took over get out anyway.
How many guards is it? Ty, how many guards is it?
3.
Well, Alara will, because she is a paladin in shining armor, she's kind of hard to hide. She'll just be sitting by the fire, poking it. But we're in the middle of making dinner.
And pretty much
This should be easy.
they clear out the town. Like, okay, you okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, snap it. 1,
Oh,
2,
wait.
3. Now we have bed for the night.
So basically, they're not responding to her saying, "But we're about to make a nice, lovely stew." Again, she's a paladin. She's a very clear paladin sitting in this camp.
Wait, a paladin?
Yes.
Sister, you're on the wrong part of town.
Oh,
Both
am I?
literally and figuratively.
Oh, am I now? Are you? Are you challenging me to something?
Listen, lady, just get out. We need this for the Empire.
Unfortunately, I don't recognize the sovereignty of the Empire in this territory. This is outside the city anyway.
The Empire is the city, is the country.
Not
It
if it was
doesn't
taken
matter
un-
how
not if it
far
was taken unjustly.
unjustly you say. Get her. She make a fine slave.
Oh, is one of them trying to touch her?
Yeah.
I'm presuming this guy is evil.
Of course.
Does he look particularly strong, or does he look
Lick
like
him.
a level
Lick his
construct?
face.
Pretty much like Brock Lesnar type strong.
Brock Lobster? Oh, this is going to be easy. Yeah, Laura just quick draws her blade and slashes him. She's basically doing a full round attack. With the shield, because that's what she specializes in. Okay, let me just double check. Huh. I have actually been off with these numbers for a little while. So it's 23, 25, 25, 26. It's at least 26. Also, yeah, let's see. Shing! 30 versus AC.
Is that all you got, princess?
Did it actually hit him?
No.
Oh, guess my aim is off. Shield bash. $36 versus AC.
It's
He's been pushed back 5 feet. Then Alara kind of steps into position, slashed again with her sword. 33.
it's
25, probably a miss.
Nope.
Okay, so did the 36. If it also beat his CMD, he had been pushed back. Otherwise, it just hit him in the face. Oh, actually, I forgot. If a shield bash connects, his AC drops by 2. Just to let you know. It's one of her feats. So what? 1 sword slash, 1 shield bash. So that's the sword slash. 18. And then the shield bash. 10. Is he still standing?
he's still standing. He's just annoying now. Like
I am a paladin of Iomade, and I will stand to protect. I'll protect the weak against the against the strong who wish to impose their will through force. Also, there's people behind you. And Vikram takes a swipe with his blade at one of the guys from behind.
I guess I'll also take shots at one that hasn't been attacked or is not being attacked.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vikram will just do, I guess, 2 sword swipes. Yeah.
18 doesn't
I
hit.
guess Flatfoot AC
Oh,
Flatfoot touch.
against
Flatfoot
touch.
never mind. Yeah, it hits. Forgot it's touch AC.
Yeah, Flatfoot touch, which is even worse.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Last one misses, but okay. Versus Flatfoot. What was the DC I had to hit with my sword attacks?
Flatfoot's pretty much 29.
Okay, so I only hit. Okay, quick question: I would have either attacked. I would have preferred to attack a human or a half elf. Did I have that option?
Human, and human.
Okay, so actually, yeah, I would have hit on all but the last one. Yep, 5. I got 5 hits, 3 on hand, 1 off hand, and because Flatfoot, I also get stealth attack. If I'm remembering my math right. Oh god, what was it? I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. My stealth attack is at 46, so I don't think this guy's gonna live.
Mm. Who? Brock or one of his lieutenants?
I'm gonna go for Brock Lobster. He's gonna get blendered. So, did Brock Lobster survive the blender, or is he a nice fine puree?
Who are you? Dead. Commander!
Does 84 damage kill one of the underlings? Does 84 damage kill one of the underlings?
Yep. So the last other one. Oh no.
Oh
no.
Oh, he's got to roll for it.
Fortitude save.
Say again.
Fortitude save.
Fortitude. So,
Ring.
come on.
5 to this. Oh no.
It's
Master Lesnar, I don't feel too good.
dust. He's dead.
Weeby must be here. Run! Run!
So, one guy got blendered, the other got filled full of holes. Last one was disintegrated. How do the citizenry react to this?
And cheers and applause.
So, as I was saying, anyone up for some nice venison stew?
Yay!
So yeah, I'm gonna carve up the deer and we're gonna make a big pot of venison stew. I recommend stripping those bodies and burying them a good distance away from this area.
Yeah.
One katana, one heavy sword, 2 sets of armor. So 2 katanas, 2 heavy sword, 1 heavy sword, 3 sets of armor. So the stories are true.
I
Yeah.
But there's a lot more than that inside the city. I hope you're aware of that.
What was that?
There's a lot more than that out inside the city. I hope you're aware of that.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. We've already notched our bell with 2 of those liberating 2 cities. So, I think we're gonna go for a trifecta. Though I've got a nasty feeling this one can be harder to dislodge. It's their last holding in this area. They lose it, they are going to have to fight. Either they're going to have to try a naval invasion, or they're going to have to do an invasion through the river and through the mountains. And that is not easy to pull off.
Especially with the dragon thing over there.
Oh, and he's pissed. Turns
Oh.
out they found a few of his scales, and they were going to try and track him down.
Interesting. I guess with the dragon out the way, then invasion is pretty much all but set.
Well, for now, we're going to have to figure out how to liberate the city. I presume you fine gentlemen have been causing no end of trouble to the local constabulary. What's the chink in their armor? Where's the weakness?
Let me see now. As I see the weakness. All the troops gathers, and that's where all the troops gather for meetings and stuff like that.
Cassandra?
But they spread all. But they spread
How
over.
big is that one spell I'm not a big fan of you casting? How big? How large of an area can it affect?
hello?
V?
V?
Which?
I was
Which one?
I was referencing your death cloud.
Oh, you finally want me to use that now?
Yes, because apparently They just have all their guys meet up in one. A lot of their guys meet up in one location at one time. How big of an area can you cover?
It's a 40-foot radius.
How tightly packed are the soldiers generally?
Hmm?
How tightly packed do the soldiers get when they have those meetings?
Single file line. Well, you know what I mean, like 10 hunted and that. The soldiers spread all over the city, so they have several meetings before all of them get dismissed.
Cassandra, do you want to cause some chaos?
I'm following Cloudkill.
Not just cloud kill. I'm thinking we completely disrupt. Remember how we had you cause some trouble for the leader of the
Oh, you want me to do an
contingent
earthquake
in
spell?
Nashville? No. I'm more thinking that we cause just let's play the long game this time. Let's just demoralize the troops that are here as low as possible. May take, I mean, you know, I'm thinking plans like tainting the food so it tastes terrible, causing infestations of lice in the barracks.
I can just
Random
cause an
guards
earthquake.
Yeah, but that'll damage buildings.
Not extensively. It will mostly just do damage to the people inside them.
Yeah, and there's a lot of innocent civilians floating around in there.
Fine, I'll just cloud kill it. Cloud kill.
Actually, you find out there are no innocent civilians in the town. All of them have
wait.
outside the town.
Wait, they threw everyone out.
Yep.
I think some building damage is worth it, don't you?
Yes.
I would presume the only citizens that are left might be collaborators.
Mm-hmm.
And slaves. Yeah, slaves are easy.
Mostly collaborators. Including the rotten mayor, he says in pretty much tone.
Where does he like to hang out?
Is here.
Close to a gate. On a
As you
main
can
road.
see, it hasn't been chucked yet.
All in favor of meeting with the mayor? I think it's time he speak to his constituents. What do you guys think?
Very much so.
Sure.
We'll be back in a little bit. You guys enjoy the stew, okay?
All right.
So how many sentries do we see on top of the wall?
3 each.
Is there any point where I could climb over?
Make an acrobatics check.
Well, how tall is the wall? One.
About 30, maybe 40 feet.
Oh, that's going to be easy. I'm going to pull out my grappling arrow and tie a knotted rope to it.
And while you do that, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom again.
No problem.
Okay.
Everything went
So I
quiet.
just stepped out.
We're waiting for Ty.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just been quiet on the Western Front. We need a pop version of the song and the book. We need a pop version of the book, All Quiet on the Western Front. Or a hip hop version just to torment people. I'm liking the looks of this new Spider Man movie. Spider Gwen, gives out blowjobs whenever Spider Gwen. Can she swing from a web? Yes, she can.
You know Ty recorded these sessions, right?
Woo! Yes, I do. Also, I mean, considering all the other things we've talked about, like that doesn't even stack up anywhere. And we're waiting for the GM to get back and more things. You know, it's the idle chatter stuff.
Mm-hmm.
See? So, I don't know. Let's talk about. I'm trying to think about the weirdest thing to talk about.
What'd
I
you
may
say
be a
now?
bit bored.
Hmm?
Kiri!
Yeah?
Say nothing.
Anyone looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2?
I didn't play the first one, so I don't have an opinion.
Yeah.
Just waiting for Smash Brothers.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay.
Nope, I cannot hear you. Okay.
Okay. So, I guess we go up?
I climb up by the climb.
Yep. Up and over the wall.
As you proceed up, you see, well, troops all over the place. It's just, well, in casual clothing.
Okay, a cloud kill. The densest group.
No, not quite yet. Yep, I climb up. Also, note this is a knotted rope with a with a wall that I can push against. So it's actually, I think, like DC 10 or something. It's ridiculously low. Or even lower. I
I think it's 5.
Climbs. Here we go. Let's see. A rope with a wall to brace against it, or a knotted rope. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. DC 0. A rope knotted with a wall to brace against it. Yeah. This is a DC 0 check.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. That's we ever really can.
So we're up on the wall. And I'm going to put a piton in this side. And just drop down another knotted rope and climb back down. Since this is like a back alley road or something. Yep, I make it down safely. Is there an alley between these two buildings?
Yeah.
Okay, I just make sure there are no guards coming. I'm going to walk right through and peek my head through here. What's in this courtyard area?
The mayor's swimming pool.
Is he in the swimming pool?
Yep.
This is too easy.
Perception.
Guys,
Yes.
just keep an eye
going
out.
to go to.
I got this.
I rolled a 1. What do you expect?
He's got any guards around? Or is he just hanging out in his pool?
No
Perception
guards.
check just to make sure.
Okay.
One guard on the inside. Pretty much guarding his family.
Okay. Well, I'm going. I roll up my sleeves, take off my, pull down the hood of my cloak, and go. Okay, I'm gonna go for a little swim, and I'm going to run and dive into the pool straight at the mayor, and gonna try to basically do a diving tackle and try and choke him out underwater. Saloon, if you see that guard try anything,
Oil of silence.
well, I think you know what to do.
Oh yeah, oil of silence is still applied.
Oh, nice. Yeah, from earlier.
Yep. So keeping an eye out on that guard.
So what, do I just do basically like a running tackle at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think they'll be able to outlast him underwater. Wait. Can someone please since we have limitless water breathing scrolls now, can someone please cast that on me?
Alright.
Okay.
Boom. I now can breathe water. Problem solved. And the mayor is human, correct?
Yep.
This versus Flatfoot CMD.
It hits.
So, out of nowhere, a drow wearing a cloak, armor, and boots dives into his pool, grabs him, pulls him to the bottom, and is holding him in a chokehold.
Mr. Mayor!
You know, in the water, doing this with
So
the guy.
Mr. Mayor, as his troops run outside.
You said there was only one guard.
Standing by like, what's going on? Wife, son.
Uh-huh.
Saloon, are you gonna do anything?
Sorry, this was like... Things just were quiet on my end. So what exactly happened? Because it sounded like Ty was breaking up a little on my end.
I dove into the pool and tackled the mayor. I'm currently holding him at the bottom, basically using the weight of my equipment
Okay.
and armor to keep us down so we don't float.
Right.
And I've got water breathing on me.
Okay.
So, and two
I'm
guards
going
came out.
to shoot both of them in the head. Well, hopefully if they cross-bite together at the same time, the bullet can go through and hit them both.
No, you're on this
Okay.
side. So
All right,
they're on either side
so...
of the pool.
Yes,
Deadly aim this since it's going to be versus it's going to be versus
Yep.
touches.
deadly aim,
as it
rapid
works.
shot, and I have greater bane set up. Are they human? Then it's against human. That was rapid shot.
Then one more.
I'm guessing all of them
Nice.
hit.
Mm-hmm.
So what you split
Yeah,
it
I'm going to
two
split
and
it
two?
2 and 2. So, one guy will get this amount. Let's actually do the right roll. So one guy takes this. The other guy takes this. 84 and 82.
As the wife and son looks horrified, as the guards drop dead one by one. Look
Now
to
do
them
I
like,
cloud kill them?
huh?
Well, they're already
Now do I
corpses.
cloud kill them?
Not quite. Well,
Oh no, I
remember,
meant the wife and son.
no, not quite yet. Is the mayor conscious still, or
Oh,
is he pretty much
he's
out?
knocked out.
Okay, I just basically start dragging him to the end of the pool. They see, hooded figure holding on to him, just walking out of the water, dragging him. I pull him onto shore.
Who are
Now
you?
we don't want.
What do you want with us?
We're taking the mayor to see his constituents.
Listen, we did what we have to do to live. The son, which immediately is like 7 to 8 years old, like, you are bad people. You will pay for this. Ryu was slaying you
I
all.
cloud kill the child.
No killing children.
No, killing children. Oh, come on. He's evil. Scan the child. He's evil.
The paladin will step out and do a detect evil on the wife and the kid. Do they pop as evil?
Wife, yes. Kid, well, is a kid, so he doesn't know better.
See? Evil plus evil equals evil. He just hasn't expressed it yet. It's like, glands on a skunk. Until they get into puberty, it won't show up.
He thinks Ryu is a hero, so, well, Ryu.
And well, I mean, Ryu's a monster, and I bet you, Don, that he thinks that guy's somehow a hero, despite the fact that he's murdering people and absorbing their souls, which you say is wrong.
Hold on.
So either the kid's right and Ryu's not evil, and thus raising undead armies isn't evil, or the kid's evil.
I'm going to do a quick heal check to make sure the mayor doesn't die from asphyxiation. So he's probably coughing up the water right now.
I just try and wipe out a small Chechen village, and everything is only wrong.
Kid, do you know what a pit fiend is?
Pit Fiend? Yeah, I've heard of them, but
Ryu currently has, I think, almost every pit fiend in the 9 hells fighting over who gets to claim his soul. Not
See?
because
That means he's
good
good.
guy,
That means he's good.
no, because he's betrayed them. He's been stealing their souls to make himself more powerful. No god of light would ever. I highly doubt any god of light would show him any mercy, even if he were to prostrate himself in front of them. He has crossed the line on so many times. He attempted to sacrifice a girl not much older than you to help bring more devils into a kingdom that I helped save about 3 years ago. Your father and mother sold out the innocent people of this town to save their own skins. Should I roll diplomacy?
Yep. But it can't be.
Yeah.
Truth hurts, kid. Ma'am, I think it's best to explain the deals that you and your husband have made with the Wufu Empire.
Can I make him my apprentice?
How about you go to hell?
Now, ma'am, if you don't tell
Okay.
him now, I can always just kill you and make your corpse tell him.
Kill me in front of a kid. Yeah, right. We know you are a hero.
Oh, they're the heroes. I'm a monster.
Okay, mind.
Come now. Let me show you something. Wonderful.
I'm tying up the mayor right now.
He's tied up and coughing up blood, but he lives.
No. Well, he's not. He wouldn't be coughing
Well,
up blood.
not blood. I meant water.
He water and probably a little bit of bile. But after that's done, rag in the mouth. Ma'am, how many children have you stripped away from their parents? How many parents have you killed? How many parents have you let get killed in front of their children? How many families have been split up in the slave trade?
As long as my family is fine.
Oh, so which
mother.
one are they talking to?
The wife.
Okay, I'm just gonna reach down to her husband and poke his forehead.
Why are you poking his forehead?
I'm just leaving her with a parting gift.
We're taking him with us.
Oh, you want it? Okay, then I'll leave her with the parting gift. Once you're done talking to her. You value that mind so much.
Listen, I'm sorry for the family that got split apart, but if they were just accept the Wufu Empire and its glory years, then I'm sure everything will be fine. Hell, I've
You
heard
mean the empire that lost 2 cities to about 5 adventurers and a hawk?
everybody has their bad days. Besides, what stops me to right outside right now and summoning every guard in the city to beat you down?
Because
son,
the moment you try and move,
That paladin with a sword and shield standing behind you, and Alara standing behind her, just standing there.
Oh, please, don't be such a brute. Here, this is how you do it. Because by the time you make the first step, your mind will be rent asunder.
You don't have the balls to do it.
I tap her forehead. Feeble mind. She's now int 1, charisma 1.
Is that like permanent effect, or can that be like?
Mom?
I can undo it. Yeah.
Mom? What's going on?
She's what? She's just kind of drooling at this point.
She's in one charisma one, so she's basically almost brain dead. And at that point, since she'll remember everything that happens from this, I'm just going to, while she's in this really bad state, I'm just going to tap her forehead again. And I'm then going to release the spell with a heal.
What just happened?
I mean, she remembers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the
sure
by,
are.
you'll enjoy the second spell I put on you.
Second spell?
What did you do, Alara?
I just made it so she can't sleep.
Well, that's just evil.
Oh, please. It's just mild. It will wear off eventually when I choose it to. Or insanity takes her. But if she wants it removed, she can talk to us.
Alara's gonna kind of walk up to this mother, kind of using, kind of doing that whole paladin leaning against their sword while the tip is on the ground, but not putting a lot of weight on it. Well, do you know what the duty of a parent is?
What?
To do everything, up to and including sacrificing themselves to protect their child. But you do not sacrifice other people. Ever.
What do you know about being a parent?
I have an adoptive daughter who watched her father die in front of her. I was the one who carried her out of that area, crying and screaming. If I could, I would brave the boneyard to bring her father back. But I know that I do not have that power or ability, and that I would potentially lead to probably a war in the heavens. I would do just about anything to protect her, but I would never hurt I would never hurt an innocent person to do it.
Roll intimidate?
Any bonuses?
Yeah.
What's the number bonus?
5.
Yeah, Alara's eyes basically go completely white and the blade is glowing as she's saying this. It almost sounds as if two voices are speaking at once.
Listen, I didn't know, okay? I was just protecting my.
No, don't lie to me. You chose not to. You chose not to know. You are the wife of the mayor. You know exactly what was happening. You just chose not to know.
You know. We don't. You know all the time.
And it's not just you who knows. The gods know too. And I would imagine that a lot of them are very, very unhappy. Have you ever experienced have you ever seen what it looks like when the wrath of a god is channeled through one of their followers?
No.
I pray you never do. And Alara steps back to the position she was before, making sure she doesn't go for the exit.
At this point, the sun stands between you and Lara. Between your mother and Lara, pretty much fears is across his eyes right now. Like, don't kill my mom.
I have no intent to unless she tries to harm us.
Please, please, madam, just, please.
What do you all think? Should we let these two try and should I think these two should be given another chance if they run.
Hmm. Maybe. Hmm.
I know I can put your son under my personal protection. I have that ability. Unfortunately, I can't put you under my personal protection. You've already chosen the path of darkness.
I can make you blind forever.
No,
Then
no.
she says,
You
then please,
remember.
and she says, then please do so.
We can get him back to the Araville Republic. We'd probably have to put him under an assumed name, but he may have a normal life. You, to be honest, I don't know what to do with.
Whatever happens, it will not be well.
If you run, you might be able to survive. Maybe someday. And maybe someday you can be reunited. That's the best I can say.
This she took one through like, just take care of my son, and then she runs. Sorry, dear. I love you. Goodbye. And she runs.
She pops as evil. Unfortunately, paladins cannot protect evildoers. If she was neutral, she could have done
The
it.
only way that you probably could have protected is if she completely surrendered and was willing to go with you.
Well, she'd have to be willing to face whatever consequences were next, and I don't think she'd prepare for that. This is the best chance she's got at survival. I highly doubt the townsfolk out there would show mercy.
I very much doubt it.
The boy,
Can I cloud kill her now?
no, no. She's being given a second chance. What she does.
So it seems kind of wasteful just to kill one person
If
with that instead of like a mass group.
So now let's get
Yes.
out of this city. Alara will offer a hand to the boy and help lead him out.
He's scared, but reluctantly takes it.
I guess we're gonna have to go up and over the wall.
One
What
second.
Father can do.
One second. I think. One second. I think I have another way out. Says the boy.
Oh,
Permission to leave. My friends are here. With my friends. I've never seen them before. Permission to leave. Yes, sir. And the guard stand
saying that?
aside and like, huh?
who's saying that?
The son.
Wait, he actually has power here? What is
No,
this madness?
just enough power to say permission to leave.
And these guards are not questioning the fact that they've got the mayor in his swim trunks, bound and gagged, being carried over the shoulder by a gentleman in a cloak.
He explains, oh yeah, the mayor's drunk and he needs some fresh air. Oh, again? Jesus Christ. Fine. Permission to leave. Just Be back ready.
So yeah, we'll. I guess we'll skirt into the other place.
Yeah.
So we'll skirt back to the place where people are probably enjoying some stew, and we'll. Does the mayor wake up partway through the journey of being carried over Vikram's shoulder?
Son, what?
No, he-
what for?
No, he's bound to gag. Saloon, if he's so kind, can you pull the gag out of his mouth?
If you scream, the gag goes right back in. And I remove the gag.
What is this? What is this?
We're taking you to see your constituents, Mr. Mayor. They're eager to talk with you.
Constituents? Ha!
Oh, by the way, I'm Vikrin. That's Ilara, Saloon, Cassandra, Remy. I think Kalei's out hunting for some rabbit. She looked a little hungry. She'll be back soon.
The water posters?
They're highly exaggerated, but yes.
Oh yes, absolute exaggeration.
Hello.
And she smiles.
Thanks. Obvious thanks.
What do you want with me? Oh, Nate, I know.
Well, we're just going to do our standard, do a fairly standard demoralization campaign and psychological warfare on the soldiers in the city, till eventually either we take them out with a military victory, or they run screaming run screaming as if their hair is on fire from the city. Then we bring the citizens back in, bring the Airville Republic's army in, and secure all means for the Wufu Empire to get here ever again. Then slowly work on a plan to overthrow the Wufu Empire, either from internal rebellion or military incursion from the Airville Republic. Have we decided which path we want to go down, or we want to do both at the same time?
I'm thinking both.
Yeah, that'll probably work. So now we're going to take you to speak to the townsfolk. They're eager to see you again.
Hey, Mr. Mayor, long time no see.
I toss the mayor down. His hands are bound, his feet are bound, so he's basically in the dirt.
About the town. Listen, I have no choice. You have a choice. I seen the me. You had a choice. You just decided to take a payout instead of protecting your citizens.
Hell, he could have run, and he would have just been called a coward at that point. He's far worse than this state.
You weak little bastards! I swear you pay for all of this. Son, go and get the guards. No, Dad.
He's probably hiding behind a Lara right now.
Son, go get the guards. Now. No, Dad.
Mr. Mayor, your son knows the truth about what you've done. I don't think he's going to listen to you ever again. Your wife is basically running in self-exile. Hopefully she finds a way to redeem herself, and maybe finds a way to redeem herself. I'm sure she'll find a way. She seems fairly resourceful.
At this point, he stands up and starts charging his son.
I attempt to tackle him before he does that.
No. His hands. So he's basically trying to hobble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he's not armed at all. Let's go with a spin kick.
I'm gonna stab him.
No.
Well, my reflexes say stab, stabbity stab. Don't worry, it's gonna be a non-lethal stab.
Okay.
I just want to stab him, okay? It's going to be
Vikran's
non-lethal.
gonna do a spin kick across this guy's face.
Alright, so here's what happens.
Stabity stab.
Creepy
No,
punches him as Vikram spin kicks him, and as he lands to the ground, Alessandra stabs him in the arm.
Yay! I stab him. Wait. Non-lethal. I just want to know that this
I
is
said,
all.
I said in the arm.
Yeah, it's non-lethal. He probably won't have the arm anymore, but that's not the point here. It's about sending a message, and that message is, "Holy fuck, Cassandra, what is wrong?"
How many teeth does he have left after that kick?
Teeth?
I think you should be more worried about the lack of arm.
Hold on. Jesus, how much damage can you do with a stab?
A lot.
I just did an unarmed strike.
I do bad things to people. See, well, I do bad things.
Look, I did a whole, if it'll ever roll, 3 damage of kicking him across the face.
Yes, and I did 43 to his arm. Ah! Which, if we're using the rules for damage to locations, means I've cut off his arm.
Jesus. Does he have an arm left?
I find out.
He won't die from it because it's non-lethal,
Nope.
but I don't think he has an arm
Nope, it's
So,
gone.
you just- so,
with a
God
rapier.
damn it. God damn it.
Cure serious wounds on his arm so he doesn't bleed out. Wait, cure light wounds.
He's
is
not
just
going to
like-
bleed out. It's non-lethal.
No, don't waste any magic on him. I'm pulling out some surgical equipment, doing an emergency cauterize.
It was fine. Just one arm.
So yeah. So I just cauterized the wound. He's not bleeding out anymore. Note, we did this without anesthetic.
Ouch.
So yeah, I'm gonna grab his face where he's probably spitting out teeth and blood, screaming. And you're just gonna lean in and go, consider yourself fortunate that we stopped you before you got anywhere near your son. Otherwise, that paladin over there would have cut your damn head off. Your son is under her personal protection now. I hope you know what that means.
I will get revenge for this. Don't worry.
Sure, okay.
Heard that
Sure.
before.
Yeah, about that, Mayor.
I take out my hanging rope and offer it to one of the guys.
Mr. Mayor, there is a form of salvation you can take here.
And what is that?
Surrender to us. We get you transported back to the Arrowville Republic, and you start answering questions you start answering questions that they have. Every single one of them, completely truthfully, without any reservation.
So all I have to do is face the Chief Justice. Fine, I will do it. No, he doesn't know the Chief Justice has been replaced yet.
Sure.
I asked for my rope back.
I'm in the camp. No. Okay. So,
I asked for my rope back.
Say again?
So, yeah. First things first, I would like to ask you some questions right now, so I have some information to lay of the land. How many soldiers are in the city?
About 20 to 30,000.
Well, that's just unfair. I mean, guys, How many were in Grassville? How many were up north in Water Run? Ty, how many were actually in those cities when we basically forced them out?
20,000 each.
I mean, that's just not even fair. I mean, we've already taken down two cities with that comparable number of guys.
But
Who's
this
the
is
military?
say again?
And who's the military commander?
That would be wait. Brock?
Wait, it was Brock Lobster, the guy who's right now in pieces.
For now, yes. He
Wait.
Well, he-
That was your military commander.
he does have a brother. So
Okay, who's the brother?
Bork.
Bork.
yeah.
His brother's name is Bork.
Yay, Bork. Bork.
Huh.
Tifa Borks too.
Got it, no problem.
Yeah, no. I'm about to wrap it up very soon.
So yeah, hey, what was the guy's name of the resistance fighter that we've been generally talking with?
His name is just tell me buddy for now.
Okay, buddy. You know what? We're going to take him back to the capital. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, maybe 20.
Good.
Just stay here. So,
I want a blood on my hands, if you know what I mean.
yeah. Sandra, could you get us transported back to the capital, presidential palace?
Fine. Everybody, hold on to your pants.
All right.
Okay.
All going. Hawks there. Boys.
Did anybody not hold on to their pants?
My
Nope, we
hands
all
are in my
got our pants.
pockets.
Good enough. What's your 7
It's a
p.m.
5th
game,
edition
Kiri?
game with Flux as the DM.
Oh yeah, so it is Flex Game, yeah. I'm just curious. And next Friday we'll be back to Dragon Age. It will be fun. It will be exciting. There'll be demons and cheese.
Yeah, they get the demons. I get the cheese.
Oh,
I want the cheese.
don't worry. Kiri, you're gonna be working the
Oh
Pilroy.
boy.
Shake it.
Okay. So, quick teleport to the capital, presidential palace.
My friends. Good to see you again. Wait. Is that the mayor?
Yeah, I know he's a little tough to recognize. He kind of decided to do something real stupid. So he's missing probably half his teeth. He's missing an arm. What did Remy do to him?
Spioned him.
Got it. So yeah. Is the Chief Justice around?
Yes. Yes. What? Yes. Welcome. I just got elected last night. Hello. Wait. What?
Oh yeah,
Well-
I forgot to mention that before we left. I pull out the book that has the names of all of the corrupt officials. Yeah, we kind of transcribed this and spent an afternoon putting all of them in jail cells, except for a few who were not in town at the time.
No. I didn't agree to this. I didn't do all of
You
this.
did agree to this. You agreed to see
Oh.
the Superior Court of Justice.
I mean, if you'd prefer, we could take you
I
back to
still
the
have
camp.
my rope.
You think they would only use
That
the
would
rope?
be me being
I
merciful.
mean, if we want, I can just scorching rain off his legs.
I believe it'd be advantageous to you to come with me. This will be the it won't be the last you see of me. Trust me.
How many times have we heard that line?
So he's escorted away.
Yeah.
Well, Laura kind of leads the boy to the president and says, "Excuse me, sir."
Yes. Hey, little guy, how are you? Fine, Mr. President. I didn't know how bad my parents were until today. I'm sorry.
He needs a good home and a new name.
I'll arrange that right away.
Aww, happy ending until the
Well,
Kabul need him.
Well, the kid gets a second chance. The kid's getting a second chance, and the mom has to fight for one. So
I think that's a good time to end the session before. So good job.
Yep.
Everybody
did.
have fun?